All right, happy 4th of July, y'all. Yeah, it's been like a little over a week since the last time I posted a YouTube video. Yeah, this is going to be more of a product review. So, um, yeah, I think I called them Purdy reviews. That's the series here. So, I think this will be episode number 2. But yeah, today we got plans with the family. We're going to go down to the Middleton parade. We have a parade here in Star too, but yeah, most of the family on my wife's side is in Middleton, Idaho, so about 10 miles west of here. But yeah, today I want to be doing a quick review of some quick detailers. So um, my RAV is not super dirty. A little bit of dust because we live in Idaho, which is expected. But yeah, I wanted to test out a product against a product that I've been using for quite some time, against a product that is from a company that I haven't really used all that much. So I think most people are familiar with Griot's Garage. They have their infamous Speed Shine. So this is their SiO2 infused version of their Speed Shine. This is their ceramic Speed Shine. The goal is to do one half the car, so the left or the right side, with this ceramic Speed Shine. We'll probably do the right side, so the passenger side, with the Griot Speed Shine, and then the second one's going to be this Phoenix E.O.D Titan hybrid detailer. So I got this from Detailed AF off of Instagram, and he deals both auto fiber, bio bombs, Phoenix E.O.D. I swear there's probably a couple others. So anyways, I've heard a lot about Titan hybrid detailer, and I just want to put it head to head against one of my favorite products. Griot is kind of like Adams. They've been around for quite some time. I liken the Speed Shine to Adams. What do they call their detailer? I think it's literally just called spray detailer or detailer. So I've used it a couple times. It's like a pink, really, really good smelling quick detailer. So yeah, so this is, let me give you a quick synopsis real quick of the paint. It's going to be just a quick 20-30 minute video. I don't have a ton of time because we'll be heading off here soon. So you can see just from the dust, some of the water marks from some rain that had come through. But yeah, we'll just get the whole car, both the roof, panels, windows. I might even put a little bit on the tires, just a really small amount to clean things up. And then, yeah, we might put some tire shine on as well. So again, this is a little quick 4th of July quick detail. So I want to set a baseline because I know I like this stuff. So we'll start with the ceramic Speed Shine. Yeah, for those that don't know, I mean, a quick detailer is, yeah, I mean, it has a lot of different uses. I will say, you know, the main use of it is in the name. Just going through and doing a quick detail of the car, getting off really light dusting, or pollen. Pollen's another one that kind of builds up over time. But yeah, that's the goal, is to use it for that purpose. I think other people use it for things like clay bars and whatnot. So I had some water spots in here, and those just came out, so that's nice. So that's another thing that's gonna be cool to see, is things like that, some water spotting, what these will do against it. The first pass, it didn't really take out some of these water spots. Now, quick detailers aren't, I don't think, supposed to have a ton of cleaning capabilities, but yeah, we'll see. Yeah, so the thing with a car like this, that's this dusty, is it's hard to really tell. No, it's hard to tell. Let's see, what do I want to say here? I need to just be going through with my towel and making sure that I'm not using one side too long, just because of the dust buildup that happens in the towel. So here's my thing. When we're talking quick detailers and you know, how to rate them, I'm really looking for one thing, because overall all quick detailers are, I think, very similar, right, in terms of performance. Some of them have some added protection in them, so in a way it could be used like a topper, but for the most part, I don't think quick detailers are designed to have a ton of protection, right? I think it really is to be used as more of a, you know, like a showroom spray. Now, they make showroom sprays for that purpose, or for this purpose, and Griot has one. Yeah, I think it's just a good thing to call out that as far as rating these, it's not going to be like, oh my gosh, this is so much better, it performs so much better. What it's going to come down to, for me, is the experience, right? Slickness, spreading it through the panel, I think is important, right? What I want is a very nice streak-free experience. I'm gonna need, when you're quick detailing, you usually use one side of the towel for the initial wipe, and then you flip it to then buff it all out. Meaning, like, we're gonna have just a little bit of streaking, but the goal is to then buff it out. So yeah, I just pulled this car out, so it's not like it's been sitting out here in direct sunlight for a long time. My thing is I think this is completely fine, so long that these panels aren't getting hot. All right, so far, I think it's a pretty good experience. It's nothing crazy, right? Because it's one thing to dry a car, right, after it's been washed, using like a quick detailer or some sort of drying aid, and be like, oh my gosh, that was such an amazing experience. I'm gonna do that again. It was so slick. Because right now, we're actually lifting dirt. So it's not supposed to be that amazing experience, but I think part of the experience is when we do that first wipe, with one side of the towel. Yeah, that's going to be the pulling up of the products, but then when you flip it, it's going to be just like a whole lot smoother. Hi. So I think we all, if anyone's ever detailed a car, you know what I'm saying. The first wipe is always going to be the most important wipe, but then buffing it off, you'll notice, wow, like this really does clean up really good. So maybe I'll give you a different angle. Let's go over here to the back. Actually, I'll probably put you over here in the grass. So kind of funny. I have a neighbor, Mike, his mother-in-law. They were just happened to be walking by, and her husband, so Mike's father-in-law, is big into cars, just like Mike, and she was asking about detailing, and she supposedly had her car buffed out like a year ago, a little over a year ago, and so she brought it by, and it looks like it hadn't been touched by a detailer in years, right? I don't think she had the best experience. So right now I got a red Chevy. It's not a Cruise or a Cobalt. I don't know my Chevys all that well with all these. No, it's a Malibu. So I think it's a little 6-cylinder Malibu, little turbo. But yeah, it's a red car. I was like, oh, this is perfect, because now I can do a red car over the 4th of July. But that'll be fun. We're going to do a paint enhancement, so we're going to attempt to do just a one-step. It's probably going to be one of those things where I'll do a couple passes just to see what it's really going to take. My thing is, you know, if I'm going to go above and beyond, I'm going to go above and beyond, because this is something I'm passionate about, and it's not my sole source of income. And a lot of people will be like, dude, you got to get what you paid for. If you're going to do 2 steps, charge them 2 steps. But that's not what we agreed upon. The agreement is I should be able to get the results she wants with 1 step. And if some areas I need to take 2, then I take 2, you know? So, anyways, that'll be a fun little project. We'll do that. We'll put a couple of coats of ceramic coating on. We'll be doing a layer of CSL by G-Technic, and then a layer of EXO. So, I mean, I carry this. I actually bottle it up and I give it away to almost all of my customers, because I want them to have the same experience I do. And I'm really pushing for this idea that, you know, there needs to be better car education out there and how to care for cars. And so that's what I love doing. I love bottling things up and giving towels and showing people, you know, how to properly maintain them. Even if you got to go through a car wash, you know, I don't expect everyone to feel good about, you know, not feel good, but I don't expect everyone to go drop a few $100 on some at-home detailing stuff. Yeah, so what I like to do at the very end is, with this towel, and I'm about done with this towel, just get all the pieces of trim. Like I said, I'm going to probably hit the tires. Just give them a little cleaning. These don't, like I said, I don't think they are designed to have a ton of protection. So I'm fine hitting tires with this if that's going to help me lift some of the dirt off. And I don't really care if I'm cross-contaminating with my tire dressing. I don't think that really matters. Plus, as a personal vehicle, you know, it's stuff I like to experiment on. That actually does really well. You can see some of the shine that's coming off, which is fine. If anything, it's probably more like dirt. But, yeah. It's a brand new Tundra Platinum behind the camera. I love the new Tundras, honestly. I don't like the new Tacomas because they look too much like a Tundra. What is Mountain Town Detail? What does he have? Does he have a Tacoma? I feel like he has a Tacoma. He's got a famous, he has a famous, he's got a profile for, I think, one of his vehicles that has blown up, or I don't know why I'm saying blown up, because I think it's been pretty famous for a while. So a lot of following when he was up in Montana, and I'm sure he took that following back down to Georgia. But yeah, I want to know what your thoughts are on this new Tacoma. I think it's wild. Hear that? That is the sound of a Mustang. To me, not a good sound. So, I want to admit something here. This is where I had cut a corner too short at Costco. Only touched the tire, which is fine, but just a little rash on the tire, which I freaking hate because these are new tires. So we all know how that feeling is. It's nice to have a pretty tire because it accepts shine easier, just looks better. That's obvious. Yeah, so right away, I mean, Griot's, their speed shine is great. I like their standard speed shine. The ceramic stuff, I don't know. I think it's nice having something that has SiO2 infused when you're using a detailer on a car that has ceramics on it. This just has like a ceramic sealant. This doesn't have anything crazy, this car. But my thought is, and from what I've heard, is, oops, let me get the back bumper. When you take like a polymer-based quick detailer or sealant or whatever, in this case we're talking quick detailer, so let me stick on that subject, and you repeatedly use that on a ceramic coated car, you could potentially mask the properties of the base layer of protection, which isn't good. And that's why they make more acidic or alkaline based washes to help strip some of that stuff, whether it's the dirt that's embedded in the protection or protection that's just weak and potentially hurting the integrity of your other protections that you've put underneath the paint. So I didn't get the grill, so let me do that real quick. I'll probably give you like a side profile shot. I don't know if I can get it far enough back because my Corolla's right here. Look at that. Come on. Nice. Actually, that was the Jaguar. That was not the Mustang. There's a Mustang. It's not like a 5.0 or anything, but I just hate Mustangs with a passion. People ask why. I think they're crap cars. But if I if I could say it in one sentence, it is all bark, no bite. If you ever heard a Mustang drive by, you'll understand. All right. So some of these bug etchings have been here for a while, so I'm not gonna expect to be able to get some of these out. But we'll do half of the Toyota symbol. There you go. Leave the rest for Phoenix E.O.D. Okay. So that does it for Griot Ceramic Speed Shine. Good experience. I like it. I think it does really good. It's the reason that's been around for a while. So next on to Phoenix E.O.D. Y'all over there at Phoenix E.O.D. What does E.O.D. stand for? I have no idea. I should just ask. So maybe I'll put this up and you can tell me. But yeah, so I like to read instructions because they actually have pretty good information that helps. There's like a lot of tips actually in a lot of these guys' labels. If they spent years and years to develop it, you'd best be reading the label instead of just assuming you know what you're doing. Okay. CO2, silicon dioxide, microsilica, synthetic polymers, nice. It's all the stuff that will help it bond to the paint. Cut on paint, glass, plastic, rubber, and trim, sweet. Surface will remain resistant to detergents and contaminants for up to 3 months. So it does have some protection in it. I mean, if anything has SiO2 in it, that's the expectation, right? Personally, I don't know what Griot is stating behind their ceramic speed shine. Let's see. They're expecting a cure time. Yeah, I feel like this is gonna have a layer of some level of protection in it. They're not advertising anything as such. It's like their 3-in-1 spray wax or 3-in-1 wax or whatever. The ceramic wax, the green stuff. I don't think they advertise any kind of longevity protection, but what I've personally seen is like 8 to 9 months, which is, I think, insane for something that has the words 3-in-1 in it. It's the last thing you think. So Jamie the cleaner is actually doing some testing on it, and I'm super excited to see how it holds up in his durability tests. I don't think he's actually hitting it with a true durability test. I think it's more of a daily driver. We're going to hit it once a week with some pH neutral shampoo and see how it holds up for a car that's regularly maintenance by someone that knows how to take care of cars. Takes care of cars. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'm excited because I think that product is just bomb. a lot of people in the detailing community have found it and love it. So again, this is all about the experience. So I'm sure it's gonna do really good in terms of protection. Most of these companies, there's not a whole bunch that sets them apart. So yeah. Yeah, pretty dang slick. So I think something that I need to repeat on here is I haven't taken free products from anyone. This isn't something that, you know, I've been asked to review. This is just something I like to review and do. I like to buy new products. So I'm gonna be honest, and that's, I think, important. That smells great. What is that? I'm so bad with scents, but I like scents. I'm like super picky, but I have no idea what things smell like. It smells like cotton candy. Yeah, like a blue raz cotton candy. Dang, that's good. Okay, right away. It might be better than ceramic speed shine. I mean, I'm telling you, it's all about the experience. If it has durability, great, right? They're calling it a hybrid detailer, so that's something we need to note. I think this product has actually been at the top of the ranks for some people's ratings and reviews for detailers, like maybe Pan the Organizer. I know he's been introduced to this product a long time ago. I've seen it over the years in his arsenal. This experience is great. That's great. It's hard to explain, you know. I'm looking for, as a detailer, if I'm doing my own vehicles, I just need things to get done, right? I'm not looking for just this long experience like waxing a car with your fingers using some Swiss wax that comes in a $400 canister. I'm just looking to get it done and get on the road. And I need to have a clean car for what I do on the weekends, which people know me for is detailing. So these panels are getting warm. So it's something probably worth noting that you just gotta be quick. I do mostly everything like this indoors because I have the pleasure of doing that with having a garage setup, which is a big blessing. But yeah, I just need to get out of the garage. So this is nice. Okay, so I love it. I think I want to carry it regularly. I think I want to actually, Phoenix E.O.D is not the massive company Griot is or P&S is, but I told you I like to bottle things up and just hand them out and label them, you know, what the products are, so people, if they want it, and they can go get it. So hopefully Phoenix E.O.D doesn't mind. But one complaint. I have one complaint. And I guarantee you they've probably heard this many times. This sprayer is horrible. It's like a mister, which is fine, and I think it has a stream and a spray feature. But you know, it's just not a consistent spray. Now, I don't expect companies like this to do what Griot has done, where they go and make their own bottle, meaning they go and they figure out, you know, how can we set ourselves apart and how can we create a trigger and a bottle that is not generic and sets ourselves apart from everyone else. My take is this experience is amazing, and what I'll probably end up doing is buying more of it and putting it in like an IK trigger sprayer, because personally I may not grab this because I know how easy it is to grab this and just have a good experience, you know. I mean, it's such a clean, fun experience, and for me this is all about experiences, and this isn't a great experience when it comes to using the trigger. What I can say is it makes up for it when it is such an amazing product, because right now I'm actually really enjoying it. It's just a spray. That's all it is. It's just the trigger. And maybe the stream will give me just not a direct stream, but I doubt it. Yeah, I mean, that's quite a bit of product. But honestly, if I was to go through and say I didn't have a ton of dust, a lot of the time I'm spraying directly into the towel. And I may use the stream rather than the mist. But at the end of the day, I'll probably just bottle it up anyways and put it in my own bottle. And then my clients will obviously use the crap bottles that I've bought. So at the end of the day, it's, you know, is it a big deal? No, I don't think it's a big deal. But when the experience is this good, why not? Why not up it? You know? Now, Phoenix E.O.D is not going to listen to a guy like me who does this on the weekends, who hasn't really been professionally detailing for that long. You know, just over a year. I've obviously been doing this for some time, but in terms of like taking clients and whatnot, it hasn't been a whole lot of time. So again, I'm not expecting them to listen, but if it was in a different bottle and trigger, it could be amazing. Because again, I'll say it one more time. For me, this is all about the experience. I wanna have a good experience doing it. It's like a Dream Maker. I've heard how horrible Dream Maker can be in terms of an experience, and I'm basing this off of opinions I've heard in the detailing industry, like Matt Mormon with Obsessed Garage, who I think I talk about at least once every YouTube video. But yeah. Anyways, here comes Doug. Doug's my neighbor. They're probably doing some baseball.
Morning.
Early morning, huh?
What's that?
Early morning?
Already played 9.
Are you kidding me? It's 8:30. Someone's up at 6 and you guys were there?
Well, when he wants to play early, like when he wants to play, it's like some days we'll play during the week when I'm working, and I'm like, the only time we can do it, bud, is if we get to the course by like 6:30.
Oh, okay.
And we
See
go
when
down
golfed,
to
yeah.
there's one in Nampa. They have a little par 3 back 9.
Yeah.
It's really nice at Ridgecrest.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, the little, yep, exactly.
And for him, it's like $8. For me, it's like 12.
That's a sick deal.
Let's go play.
And Ridgecrest is nice because they have a good 18 compared to Centennial. I like their 18 much better too.
I can go play 9. I mean, it's nothing fancy about it, but it keeps him
Good.
happy and swinging. And
Yeah.
so I'm like, yeah. Well, got 5:45. Woke him up. He's like, "You want to golf?" I'm like, "I'm up and dressed, so you better get up. Let's go."
I love it. Happy 4th of July. Thanks. Oh, yeah. I was wrong. They were golfing. All right. All right, here's the deal. This stuff's legit. I think that's all I really need to say. I had one complaint. It's the sprayer. Just for me, it's not great, but I'll rebottle it and put it into my own because I actually want to use it now. It has protection in it, so it's, you know, the question is, how will it do if it's used when the car is just a little wet? You know, say after you blow the car off and you want to go through and use it as a drying aid, right? Just add a little layer of protection and clean up some of the water spots and et cetera, et cetera. So right now, this is sitting in a boat with Bead Maker and then Slipstream by MVPD to supply. So I'm actually impressed. Now, I love this stuff. It has ceramics in it. I bottle up the normal speed shine and I give that away to all my clients because it does have the Purdy Auto Pros blue, and I've used the product for a long time, so it just makes sense for me. For its use, it's really hard for me to be like, yeah, I need some more ceramic speed shine from Griot after using Phoenix E.O.D Titans Hybrid Detailer. So, yeah, I think it's a good experience. I'd like to know more about the intended uses with it being a hybrid detailer, right? It has protection in it, so it's acting as almost like it's a paint sealant. I'm pretty impressed just from feeling the paint as well. Something I like to do after cleaning and understanding how my protection's doing. In terms of clarity, yeah, everything just seems the same, but it's just a better experience for me. It's very slick, which is nice. And for me, if it's a tie, and something that sets someone apart is going to be the scent for me. So, but in this case, I overall had just a way better experience with the Phoenix E.O.D Titan Hybrid Detailer. E.O.D, don't know what it stands for. Whatever it means, it's a good company, and I'm impressed. So, good stuff. I think that does it. I'm gonna get this thing rolled back in to the garage. Make sure the tires aren't hot enough or too hot. We'll put some. I've been testing out different tire shines, so we'll put some tire shine on there and clean up some dishes and go to the parade and have a good 4th. So I'll probably upload this in a couple hours actually. I'll queue it up and share it later. So yeah, happy 4th of July, y'all. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of Purdy Reviews. Peace.